quality feedback to subordinate leaders significantly contributes to their leader development. Feedback accelerates and enhances the learning that occurs during day-to-day work experience. Thus, it's important for commanders and unit leaders to foster a climate where members give and receive leadership feedback.
Well, it's important to give feedback to leaders simply because they need to know how well they're doing at the current time in their evaluation period. It is important to speak with your junior leader about their strengths as well as their shortcomings, so you can catch it early and you can do the preparatory work to correct that as they go along.
Yeah, without a feedback mechanism, we're almost kind of setting the course for things just happen by happenstance. You know, without that dialogue, without that constructive period to really look at what might have happened in a particular training event or through a leader development exercise, whatever it might be, even daily activities. If we don't allow for that dialogue to occur, we're almost setting the course for it to continue as things have always been. And we always want to get better. We're a learning organization. We adapt on the fly, adjust the things to the need of the environment. And without that feedback mechanism, we're really posturing ourselves to not meet the needs of our Army.
Some of the best moments I've had in my career, someone just took the time and they looked at me and said, he needs a little bit of mentorship right now. He needs a little bit of developing, some guidance, or just some encouragement. Sometimes leader development is just a simple gesture of, hey, come here. You've done a great job today. You keep up the good work. Your soldiers really care about this stuff.
When you identify potential, taking the time to set that young leader down and basically telling him the things that they're doing right, the things that they can improve, but more importantly, that you see in them the capability to become a leader at higher levels. I will never forget the first time someone told me, I was a young captain, that they thought that they saw in me what it would take to be a battalion commander. And I think that particular vote of confidence resonated in me more than any other counseling or leadership development activity that I had. Just went away from that saying, hey, somebody thinks that I can do this. And it had a big time impact on me in terms of setting my personal goals and believing. And you know, I made a point after I became a battalion commander and going back and making sure that individual knew that I'd become a battalion commander.
People like to be challenged, especially those in our profession. Again, no matter what cohort they're in, they like to be challenged. They like to feel they're contributing members. So you need to affirm that they are a contributing member, or if you see instances where they're not, or where they missed an opportunity. The water cooler conversation, the hallway conversation, whenever you get a chance, it's always a positive. You know, there's no need for this to be a harsh thing, but just say, you know, did you think about this when you were doing that? Or if you had just done this, you know, as you build, because I inherently believe everybody wants to contribute and they want to contribute to the best of their abilities.
Yeah, feedback in itself has, you know, both positive and negative aspects, and it's almost human nature to kind of focus on the negative. So to get past the negative so that your subordinates are receptive, there's a number of ways to do that. We have informal and formal ways of doing it. Some of the most recent things, like our multi-source assessment and feedback tool. It's a great way to get a 360 assessment of an individual and help them along the way. It allows them to step back from the situation, kind of takes the emotion out of the situation, and allows them to see themselves a little bit more clearly.